chill and play a Titbits.
Welcome to Titbits. It's the bite-sized podcast that takes the Mickey Bliss out of a top trending story on Mum's Lounge.
It does indeed. My name is Shanelle Franklin and sitting next to me is Tamara Linky.
That's me. Do you like my shoes?
I love them. I was going to say we're in for
can't
a good
see them.
podcast without.
Should I put them up?
You should. She said she looks like Jerry Seinfeld.
I do.
disagree. I think she looks fantastic.
It's because of the jean and the sneaker combination.
And the check lumberjack shirt.
I don't even know what's
You
happening.
look great.
Thank you, lovely.
I feel like I've underdressed with just a grey neutral number.
Wow, it's like natural cotton, just like a tampon.
Speaking of tampons.
Oh,
The top trending story on Mum's Lounge this week is, what is mensturbation? And could it be the answer to your periods? Now, suddenly I went, what do you mean men? Anyway, it's not what you think. It's two words coming into one.
Yep.
Menstruation, masturbation.
nothing to do with men.
Nothing to do with men.
No,
at
thank
all.
God. Mensturbation.
This is a singular project. This is a solo journey.
Now, some people would think this is a bit of this is a bit gross, masturbating whilst you're on your period.
You need to stay with us.
That's right. There's a good reason for it, isn't there?
There is a great reason for
great
it.
reason.
Because we are going to teach you a wonderful homeopathic method.
Homeopathic. Is it homeopathic? Organic, natural,
It's free.
holistic. It is free. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So why wouldn't you go there instead of the old school, like taking pills?
Yeah, I mean, how 90s is that? Take a pill for your problem. No,
Oh,
that's
boring.
boring. Well, here we go. So,
Yep.
in May 2020, Womanizer and Lunette launched the mensturbation study. I don't love that word, mensturbation.
No, me either, because you've got men in there. Do you think menstruation actually came from, it was originally like a Latin term, had men in it, so it's old, it's antiquated.
But it's got nothing to do with men. So it's like, why are we, anyway, we need to think of another word
Okay,
for this.
cool, yeah. Slapping the red bitch. Where does that come from? Because it's a bitch when it's that time of the month. It's red. And you just want to slap it. Okay, sorry, maybe not.
Well,
You
look at me.
decide.
Okay. Okay, sorry.
Slamming the hand. Couldn't you? Good.
Okay.
Sorry. Tell us the
So
facts. tell us the very important
these-
facts
these-
and stats.
The facts and stats for the red bitch. So these women, a bunch of women, they've basically gone, you've got your period, we suggest you masturbate and see if this theory works, okay? 90% would recommend masturbation to combat period pain to a friend. So I'm telling
Right.
you, I've done this at work, you do it. 85%.
Thanks, around the water cooler. Hey, Bev, would you like a coffee? P.S. Masturbating really helps for periods. You should try it. 76% of us say it works.
Actually, 90.
Oh, 90.
85% plan to uphold their masturbation routine to combat period pain. So what they're saying there is, we had a bit of fun. We'll do that when we're not on our period as well. And 70% agree that regular masturbation had an impact on their period pains.
Wow, yeah. That's a big amount of people.
Yep, women
Yeah.
to say, look, it works. And the reason why it works is, you know, some scientific facts. I could read them out, but you've memorised them.
I did memorise it. I quite liked
Go.
the little fact because I was like, well, what exactly happens? Because the dopamine levels from an orgasm, they almost mask the pain or
Yes.
any pain you would have in your body.
Yeah.
And there's more fancy words that I could use, but I don't remember those words.
So if anyone that doesn't know, when you have your period, it is the shedding of the lining of your uterus. So it contracts spasmodically to basically, that's where your cramps come in. They're coming in, they're going out. And they
Sound effects there.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all the stuff you don't need because you're not going to have a baby that month.
That's right, yeah.
So that's what it is.
Exactly.
And this homeopathic, if that's the right word, this
I feel like
natural,
you're just throwing that around. We're going to get in trouble with
I'm not going to use that
with
word.
homeopaths.
This natural method, let's say this natural free organic method.
This naturopathic method. Now we're going to the naturopaths.
This naturopathic method of masturbation basically makes that pain take a back seat
Yes, that's right.
and says you deserve a good time.
Exactly. And also with the orgasm, because there's a lot of blood circulating around your body, it helps with inflammation, again, with the period. So it's helping all round, plus feeling pretty good.
You're feeling good, looking good, feeling great. Got my period ready to go.
I know.
And my little Clit tickler, great.
Yeah, a little fanny sucker, whatever you need to use
Whatever
to
you
help
need to
yourself
use.
out. I mean, people would say it's almost a bit gross. Hang on. Some people would find this quite gross, the fact that you would be masturbating because it's all a bit messy, you're not feeling sexy, your libido's low. Why? That's the last thing you feel like doing.
Yeah.
But I think you've got to give it a go.
I think you don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah, don't knock it. Well, you can knock it as much as you want once you try it. Slap that red bitch. You love that, don't you? Can you please start using it?
Absolutely. It would be my honour. Pay you 20 cents every time I do. So essentially what we're doing is saying, do this. It's a solo mission. Do it on your own. Your partner doesn't need to be there.
No.
Unlike in
Not
the
part of
olden
it.
days where they thought, your husband has to be involved if you're masturbating. No, you do this on your own.
Bloody have to be involved, Jesus. It's the whole point. It's,
Yeah.
you want to be by yourself, have a little bit of me time, you and the red bitch hanging out. Doesn't have to just be when it's pink or purple in my case, or blue, according to my son. But, get it out.
Just have a good old, have some
Yeah.
time to relax and,
Yeah,
So
that's right.
Mums Lounge, who we partner with to do this podcast, they are releasing a range of sex toys called Sweet Cherry Pie. So stay tuned on their website to find out when these clit suckers will be available.
That's right. Watch this space. A lot of stigma, though, just to finish off. There is a lot of stigma with periods. It's getting a hell of a lot better, which is great.
Agreed.
But, I remember back in the 90s at school, the guys would make jokes about, there was this joke where they would say, how do you know if a guy's gone down on a girl when she has her period? And you'd go how do you know? And then they would say, he's got the Dolmio grin. Such a dirty joke. And then they would find that guffawing and be like, oh, so funny.
Oh, so funny. And yeah, God, we don't need to.
No.
Mensturbation, we've changed it to
Changed.
to slapping the bread bitch.
Slapping the red bitch.
We've committed it.
STRB.
And have a fizzing good time.
Fizzing, that's right. We all like to fizz around the period time.
You do not need permission to go and do this. In fact, if you do need permission, consider it granted. Done.
Done. From us. You heard it here first.